Good morning to those who listen. It's December 26, 2018, 11:35 a.m. And here is our sun simulator with a bunch of clouds, chem clouds from chemtrails that thickened up. And my camera, for some reason, every time I first put the camera on, it doesn't want to zoom in. There we go. So here's this. Now, I did a video earlier. I should have put that up before this one. And the sky was all crazy before the sun came up. And there was orange and pink in the clouds and on the horizon, all the way from southwest all the way to directly east. I didn't record the east side part, but just the southeast part. But there's something else I noticed, and I wonder if anybody else has noticed this also. I've noticed this before when I was in Colorado, but just thought it was the neighbors. I smelled what smelled like syrup, like maple syrup, like pancake syrup, and it smelled like it was warm, and it was really strong. And I thought somebody's cooking pancakes downstairs, but there wasn't. Then my sister said she was dyeing her hair, but it didn't smell anything like that. There's a big difference. And then I didn't think nothing of it. And then I went to my doctor's appointment. And when I was in the parking lot, I smelled it again. And I'm like, what in the world? So maybe there's some weird chemtrails that is producing a pancake syrup smell. I know that sounds crazy. But does anybody else smell that? I don't smell it now. But it woke me up in the morning. It was so strong, and you know, for one, if it was just downstairs, I don't think I would smell it because, you know, I'm upstairs with the door closed and all that. I don't know. But then again, the doors and windows are all closed. How did I smell it? I don't know. But I got another story to tell you today, too. Crazy things happen. So, I went to the doctor, and I guess they're going to try me on some, what was it, Prilosec? And we're going to see if it gives me a rash again, but I need something. I don't know. I'm trying to do it without it, but I keep having... It's been better. My heartburn's been way better the last couple days, but I still get it. But it usually don't last that long, and then I'll take some baking soda and apple cider vinegar. I've even done the mustard. Blech. Mustard tastes terrible, but I can handle it. And, you know, Alka-Seltzer, stuff like that. And then, of course, I've been eating lots of the yogurt. I've been drinking the kefir. So I've been doing good, but I keep bloating. And I don't know if it's food that's doing it to me. Because, you know, today all I had was yogurt and one slice of toast. Unless the slice of toast did it to me. Alright, so here's the other story that happened to me today. As I was driving to the doctor's appointment, there was this cop that was following me. And every time I would switch lanes or turn, he would keep following me. Then all of a sudden, he turned his lights on, and then there was two other cop cars, and they surrounded him. I pulled over, and they surrounded my car, my van. I'm like, what in the world's going on? So the cop gets out, and he's asking me where I'm going. I'm like, just going to my doctor's appointment. And he was just asking questions, and then he said, well, the reason we pulled you over was because there was a maroon minivan who... the person ran over a deputy, and it was 3 blocks from where my sister's house is, so they assumed it was me. And they said they had a front damage in the front, and if you remember, I had that little accident I had that had a little bit of front damage, so they thought it was me. But then he said, as soon as I saw you, I knew it wasn't you because it was a woman we're looking for. But it was weird because he said he couldn't tell from behind me if I was a man or a woman, so he had to pull me over. But it was no big deal, except that it made me late for my doctor's appointment. I was only 5 minutes late, though. But I don't know, just a crazy stuff happening. It was weird. It was only 3 blocks away, and if actually, you can probably see it from here. I would say, let's see. Boom, boom. Well, it's probably way... I don't know if you can see through these trees, though. like where those cars far in the distance are. That's probably where it happened. So I don't know what happened exactly. The cop just said that they were trying to apprehend this woman, and she went ballistic, got in her car, and ran over the deputy and took off. Weird, but it wasn't me. I guess I was still sleeping when that happened. I don't know. But anyway, there's that, and I don't know, this strange thing. Oh, and there's another thing I want to tell you about. Maybe do another video on it, but I'll just mention it really quick. Everybody be careful, be alert, be present, be aware of your surroundings, because I think something's going to happen soon. And remember, I had that prediction. I've been predicted a long time ago that something was going to happen before the end of the year. Well, we're almost at the end of the year now, and I also said that I think that something could happen on a Friday, and this Friday is the last Friday of the month, the last Friday of the year. So just be careful. I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but last night there's some people that I saw on some channels that were reporting that the moon was upside down. And there's a guy, what's his name, Vincent52, I think is his channel. He's in Chicago and is like, what in the world? The moon just did not look real at all. It looked flat. And you can check him out. But yeah, and the moon just looked like it was upside down, like all the features were flipped on upside down. And I don't know, it's just, and I saw the moon rising. It rose up in the northeast, and then it was moving towards the southeast, all over the place lately. And if it's upside down and flipping, maybe we're having an earth wobble, an earth tilt, or maybe possibly the moon is tilting or wobbling, or both. So I don't know. We'll just see. I don't know if anything's going to happen or not, but just be kind of aware of things going on. And then there's another report that's saying that there's going to be military action, and there's going to be martial law, and there's going to be a power outage and all that. And that's what I've been saying for a long time. It's going to be a power outage, but it's supposed to happen before the end of the year, and they were saying that. So I'm just throwing it out there just in case. And then this other warning, they said they'll just be kind of stocked up on water and stuff for a few weeks, because it could be a few weeks. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. I don't know, but again, just be prepared. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll do another video later on this. Thanks. God bless.